So typically, I wait to do these reviews, especially after a loss. Um, Typically, I wait till later that night or the next day because emotions are high, and you know, I don't know how a lot of you guys are, but this means something to me. Okay? Football is not something that I do on Sunday afternoons 4 months out of the year. Do you understand me? Do you understand what I'm telling you? I have this logo, two of them, on the back of my car. I have a keychain. I have a lanyard. I have a water bottle that I take to work every day. I have t-shirts and jerseys and jackets that I don't just wear September through December. I wear January through December. Out here in New Jersey, where I'm the only idiot doing it, in Eagle Country. That's what I do. This means something to me. This is important to me. Urban Meyer talks about owning it, owning the symbol, owning the Jaguar emblem. And if you hear something in the background, they just changed it to the Packer and Viking game. Owning the Jaguar emblem, symbol, whatever word I'm looking for, the symbol right here. I do that. I do that. To my detriment, but I do that. They don't do that. They don't do that. I'm not shocked that we lost. I'm not even necessarily shocked that we lost how we lost. I'm going to mute this. But I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. This team is still feeling the effects of David Caldwell. Okay? And by the way, actually, before I get any deeper into this video, if you are a Jacksonville Jaguar fan, and I mean a real fan, a legitimate fan, and you blame Trevor Lawrence for this game, you're a moron. I'm going to tell you. I don't care if you're a subscriber of mine. I don't care if whatever. If you have anything negative to say about Trevor for this game, because the last month, he hasn't been perfect. For today, the game against San Francisco, if you have anything negative to say about Trevor, don't comment. Don't even just stop the video right here. You're not welcome to watch this video. Okay? Because I see you on Facebook. I see you on Twitter. Start CJ Beathard. What does that accomplish? Retardation. That's what that is. I just need to get that out there. Shad Khan is an incompetent owner. I'm not even going to get in. Why even get into the game? Trevor didn't touch the ball until there was like a minute and some change left in the first quarter. Why? Because the defense couldn't make a stop. When they did make a stop, it would be a penalty on a key third down. Undisciplined. Untalented. Untalented is what they are. It's not about culture. It's not about we're getting better every day. It's not about they're finding a way to win because they've been finding a way to win or trying to find a way to win for 13 freaking years outside of 2017. Haven't found it. Haven't found it. Haven't found it. Probably never will. Probably never will, but I'll sit here on this couch every week and I'll waste 3 hours of my life watching it. And you know what? I'll pour every ounce of emotion and being that I have into this. Because I own the Jaguar emblem. They do not. They do not. This team is untalented. This team is undisciplined. David Caldwell, like I said earlier, is still being felt on this organization. 8 drafts, 9 drafts, 8 drafts. One of them. One of those numbers, 8 or 9 drafts. Excuse me. One player. One. From the first round. K'Lavon Chaisson. If you're watching this video, you have essentially contributed as much to the Jaguars as K'Lavon Chaisson has done. Meanwhile, speak the devil's name, he shall appear. I was just about to mention him, looking at him on my TV. Justin Jefferson just converted a key third down for the Vikings. Justin Jefferson is someone we could have spent that pick on. You think Trevor could use the Justin Jefferson right about now? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. I'm angry. I'm angry. I'm not even... What's the point of getting into the game? They got blown out. It was never a game. It was never a competition. It was never a game. Trevor had the ball. The offense had the ball 3 times, or essentially 2. Essentially 2 possessions. Literally 3, essentially 2. Because the first play, Laviska Shenault fumbled, and the 49ers took over inside like the 20 or the 30 or whatever it was. So essentially, Trevor had 2 possessions in the first half. You wonder why you're down 20-3. What do you do? What do you do? And then, Nick Bosa's in his face all day because Jawan Taylor could not even remotely stop him. And that one third down, he steps up in the pocket beautifully, fires at the Marvin Jones. Can't catch it. Can't catch it. So, Justin Jefferson, good to see him contributing for the Vikings. And we have K'Lavon Chaisson. And we essentially spent the 9th overall pick that year on Dan Arnold, who is, as much as some Jaguar fans love the guy, let's call it what he is, a journeyman tight end. This team is a long ways away. When we drafted Trevor, and I didn't just drink the teal Kool-Aid, I chugged a whole gallon of it, as I do every year, because I'm an idiot. I said 2 years from now, not this season, but next season, the Jaguars will probably be really pushing for a wild card. And then the 3rd year is like they'll be a top seed in the AFC or one of the top seeds, and it'll be like 2017 from that 3rd year on. It's not happening. It's not happening. And if you don't like that, if you think I'm being irrational, whatever, if you want to unsubscribe to me, thank you for your service. Hope you come back, because this team is not close. I'm going to tell you honestly, and this is me speaking as passionately as I possibly can, because I love this team. I love this team. I care about this team. I think about this team throughout my day, throughout my week. I want nothing more than for 2017 to be every single solitary year for the next 15 years, 20 years. That's what I want. I want that more than anything else. And we are not even sniffing that. We are not close. We are not close. What David Caldwell did is still being affected. And this past draft under Trent Baalke did not help the cause at all. We need more pass rush. Azeez Ojulari is having a pretty good year for the Giants. We have Walker Little, who doesn't even play. When he does play, he sucks. Justin Jefferson, contributing for the Vikings. One of the best receivers in the NFL. Kayvon Chason. Again, you have relatively the same amount of stats as Kayvon Chason does. Taven Bryan. Bust City. I wanted Dallas Goedert that year. Do you think Trevor could use Dallas Goedert right about now? Do you think that? You think so? I think so. Missed opportunities in the draft, year in and year out. And when it comes to free agency, it doesn't matter how much money you got, because more than likely that high talented free agent, even though you can throw a few more zeros on his paycheck, he's going to go to New England, or he's going to go to the Saints, or he's going to go to Pittsburgh, or wherever, anywhere else but here, because it's a culture of losing. It's a culture of losing. It ultimately comes down to Shad Khan. I know I'm really all over the place on this video. I'm pissed. I'm pissed because I'm tired of it. Last week's loss was different because losing like they did last week, that's one thing. That really hurts me, but I can tolerate that because at least it shows functionality as a team and an organization. Because Jaguars of old Jaguars as of the last 3 hours, they get down 17-0 and they lay down and they just dead possum in the road. Last week they came back and they were 50 yards away from winning the game. They were at midfield when that fumble happened. They could have won last week. This week, it was never a game. It was never close. It was never even a competition. Against a team that's average. They're 500 now. The 49ers will probably not even make the playoffs. They're average. And it was cakewalk. Cakewalk. Inconsistency comes down to bad coaching, bad culture, and a lack of talent to go along with it. And the Jaguars have all of it. They have all of it. And help's not coming anytime soon, because the draft coming up in April, we don't have nearly as good of draft capital as we did the previous 2 drafts. The free agency money, yeah, Jaguars are normally at the top. But again, what are the Jaguars what are they going to win? Another game or 2 this year? Maybe. No one's going to come here. No one's going to come here. And again, I typically don't like to record right after I finish watching a game, because I make these videos and I say these like super passionate, over the top things, but I mean it. I mean it. Like, I don't feel like I'm being irrational with anything that I'm saying. And this is kind of a longer video than I typically make, but I just needed to get this off my chest. If you've watched this video to this far, if you've enjoyed this rant, I guess you could call it, thank you for watching. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Yeah. I was going to say something else, but I decided not to. The Jaguars are not close. We play Atlanta next week. Can I really sit on here and say, should be competitive? Maybe we can win that one. We could get blown out. Who knows? We'll find out next week. I'll be sitting here watching, and you probably will too. Well, not here, but wherever you are. Subscribe if the Titans are a bunch of mayo-eating whatever losers. I don't even know what to say right now. My mind is so jumbled. Hit like if you, despite how incompetent and terrible they are, if you still love the Jaguars, hit like. If you watch this whole video, let me know down in the comments. Ran away in the comments. Tell me your feelings. Go Jags.